Mr. Speaker, the weather's turned cold and winter's come early again this year. Families and seniors and small business owners need help to add insulation, get draft proofing done, and upgrade old leaky windows or their heating systems so they can afford their heating bills. Yet MB Power has told the EUB they intend to cut their spending on energy efficiency programs in half. This means 60% less energy savings for people that really could have benefited from a break on their heating costs. In fact, Mr. Speaker, in a national report card on energy efficiency programming released yesterday by Efficacité Canada, it ranked New Brunswick 8th out of 10 provinces in helping its citizens to cut energy costs. Mr. Speaker, we live in a province where so many could greatly benefit from effective, comprehensive energy efficiency programs, yet they're being cut back. So my question is to the Premier, what does he intend to do in the face of MB Power backing away from its commitment to deliver effective energy-saving programs?
The Minister of Energy and Natural Resources Development.
Mr. Speaker, I really appreciate the opportunity to stand and talk about the question. We hear about the ranking throughout the country. We are in a situation where we do have quite affordable power rates here in the province of New Brunswick, but the efficiency suffers because of the fact that we use electricity in the form of a baseboard heater to almost 80% throughout the course of the province of New Brunswick. That's why when we talk about moving into a different mindset, moving into a different direction, we're talking about working with areas of new construction, with second property owners, creating avenues where we can deliver electricity in a much more efficient way. And when you look at operating the utility, we want to be able to find out how we can take every dollar, and there might be dollars that have been spent that weren't delivering the best value. So despite the fact that there may be less money in a particular area, if it's being directed in a proper fashion that is going to help folks overcome current circumstances and situations into the future, then overall we're going to be better as a result of it. It's a process that takes time, and as a result...
Time, Minister. The member for Fredericton South and leader of his party.
Mr. Speaker, Nova Scotia supports an independent, arm's-length energy efficiency agency called Efficiency One. It offers 24 different energy-saving programs to Nova Scotians, and these have saved citizens of that province $230 million on their annual energy costs, and actually cut the province's carbon footprint by over 1 million tons, and that's annually. For low-income Nova Scotians, Efficiency One's energy-saving programs have reduced heating costs by up to 50% for low-income homeowners. Efficiency One has a mandate to inform, motivate, and incent Nova Scotians to use less energy, spend less on energy, and keep more of their hard-earned money for other priorities for their families or businesses. Perhaps this is how we should deliver energy savings to New Brunswickers. In an article today in the Daily Gleaner, the Premier said he's interested in learning more about energy efficiency. I'm glad to hear that. Will the Premier be willing to accompany me on a visit to Efficiency One in Halifax so we can learn together how the Nova Scotia government has been so effective in reducing heating costs for Nova Scotians?
The Honourable Premier.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And you know, having a road trip with the leader of the Green Party would certainly be something I would look forward to. In relation to Efficiency One, but in relation to the report, I just learned of that report yesterday, so I don't know all of the details in relation to how we got ranked in that. But I do think back to days of Efficiency NB when we used to have that separate portfolio. And I remember asking questions about the grants that were given out and how it worked. And you know, there wasn't one actual real analysis of the gains made. There were theoretical gains. So in other words, we'll put this much in and we're going to save this much. But there wasn't any follow-up to see if it actually did anything. So I don't know if Efficiency One are actually doing real results through energy consumption reductions, or if it's basically all theoretical. I also knew at the time, saw that we were giving grants to people in businesses, Mr. Speaker, that were saving serious amounts of money, but nothing came back to government. So any program we come into, especially dealing with businesses, if they save money on energy efficiency, we should get our money back, Mr. Speaker. So it would be a different program that we